Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play STARDEUS. We've parked ourselves in front of a new planet, and I've got some plans for redesigning... Ooh, shuttle's trying to communicate with us. You found an object. Recover. Let's see, last time we did that, we got uranium. It'll be interesting to see what we get this time. But you can see here, decided I'm going to make this room sort of the command center of our ship. For right now, it certainly seems like it's way too big for what we need, but that's going to be okay. Got our bridge controls over there. We got this... yeah, low thing. I think we can use it by virtue of, spacesuits and things. But I think it does make sense. Oh, we got some C4 too. We got some explosives from this expedition. Okay. This is no longer a site whatsoever. Do I want to move the ship? I think we're probably in range for the expeditions, but it looks like we're in a position where we can move. So I will move the ship to over here. Although maybe we can't until we get the temps. That's entirely possible. You get that door in there. And then in the Atmo, I'm going to build a full heater in this room. I'll get it semi-centered up. And maybe what I'll do is I will research the proper... Well, you know what? Is it time to get that? Well, it might be, but first, the improved oxygen production. But yeah, actually, we might want to start building these 32 8 floor connectors, so I will get that unlocked. Which makes me think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build... Actually, maybe I want the preview, because I think it'll give me the range. Okay, good. I just want to verify that it could reach the entire room. And it can. Perfect. Get that, and then we'll get the Atmo, the full oxygen pump in this room over here. Yeah, we'll just have it centered up. I might change my mind about where it goes, but now that'll be okay. So, get you connected that way. Boom, and then from here, I'll just save myself some clicking and do that. And then this room, not enough CPU. See, and that did expect that would happen, so we're gonna have to go and make another copy of the CPU. I feel like I'm doing something wrong with this CPU stuff, because it is crazy pants. Maybe there's some other things I could tear down that aren't actually required the same way, but... Alright, there we go. CPU problem restored. Is it that each one of these eats a CPU? I don't know. Maybe I've got too many of these power connections. Part of me is wondering is at this point, do I go and tear down all the old power connections and rebuild it now that I've got, as far as I know, the full suite of available ones, right? These with the shortest range, but it's basically one full room of connections here. Put one of those in every room and then we're good to go. I don't know. But yeah, so we got sort of a bridge control over here. And then the other thing, I did see some complaints about like lack of chairs. All right, fair enough. So I went ahead and built some. Actually, hold on. Whoa. Cancel that. Take this one, move it over there. Take this guy, move it there. I'm going to move all my workstations to be sort of here. And yeah, they can look sort of ugly and back to back. Kind of sweatshop-ish. Seems like the sort of thing we would do, right? Being terrible people like we are. Get that moved over there. And I think what I want is I want a second one of these floor sockets in this area. It's out of range. It's a big room. We'll just put another one there with lots of connections. So I think there's still going to be lots of stuff in this area. This area also seems a little bit on the dark side. So we're going to add some lighting in here. And actually, you know what? Cancel this. I'm going to get rid of the dashed floor here. Yeah, put the lighting in that spot. And auto connect, and we'll have to connect some more things. Got a little bit of lighting right where we've got these work desks. Good, we'll probably build some more. Actually, hold on. I was thinking about building a closet over here. Well, maybe I can still wall this off and have the work area, although I guess I'd still have to leave this gap. Or I turn some things. Like, I could build this wall here. So I was thinking about building a closet, and that was a nice spot for it. I can still change my mind, actually. Or I could build a closet here. So just, these storage things just being out in the middle of nowhere seem a little bit ugly to me. I could move the cooking setup and turn this into the closet. Maybe I do that. Let me just move my little treadmills out of the way somewhere for a second. And the refrigerators, I'm just going to go and get you guys put over here in the cooking station. Put you here and the associated chair. Okay. And the layout of these windows bother me. I think what I'm going to do is, people don't need to see in and out of the closet. We're just going to replace this and get the material for it. Oh, this planter needs to move. I want to click on the planter, please. Okay, what does it take to unlock the pantry? Can I do that now? Improved kitchen storage, pantry. We need improved furniture, which gives us double beds and a large table. Okay, let me bookmark you and you to get us to the pantry, because there's some stuff we just can't store right now, and it's ugly. I mean, I can still relocate things. There you go. That's the planter now finally selected. Move you out of the way, thank you. So what I want to do here is this, that, and a regular door. And you know what? I don't need the glass flooring in here. We're going to do this. Although we're going to want some light, so actually, I'll put a light tile right in the middle of this. Go. It just, to me, it's gonna feel nice. Whoa. Oh, we have to unlock someone new. We've got Adeline over here. Vegan short sleepers, good. Painter, so you can't demolition. This next one, can't social. Great at crafting. Cultist, guitarist. Oh, it's one of those people. Sandwich assembler. Pacifist? I don't know about that. Jamal. Technophile is helpful. You don't actually like any jobs. Adeline likes crafting with the level 9. And we don't really have the job maintenance. You're pretty good over here, too. Technophile curious is good. Short sleeper seems really good. Vegan has got pros and cons because we got to make sure to have vegetable-based bread, but we do have like the wheat growing, so in theory, that's going to keep coming in. No demolition, no social. Whereas Jamal can do everything. Doesn't have any passion for any of it. Dancer, mall cop. We'll be theoretically really happy when you craft. Like this short sleeper. Now, I think I'm going to take Jamal because he is a, like, jack of all trades. He can do everything. So we're going to do that. Mark 2? Oh. Jamal Mark 2. The second version of Jamal. Now, the other thing I could do is... Oh, the temperature's got issues over here. Maybe it's just taking a while to spread. It is a pretty big room. Oh! I didn't notice there were huge gaps over here. I thought this was glass floor. I was certain that was glass floor. I guess this is just replacing whatever tile's under there, because it must have floor, because it's got construction. Yeah, okay. My bad. And then... Oh, I guess the, once it gets sealed in, the ambient light from outside goes away. So we'll just get a pair of 4 lights in here. There probably was a light tile somewhere in there, but yeah, we'll get this. That should cover up this room fine. That's funny. I really thought it was glass flooring in there. All right, good. So this is sealed in, and now temperature, oxygen levels in great shape. Wonderful. This room here, if we did build a vent, we could have the vent from there go there, which might be fine. And actually, maybe that is fine, because maybe what happens is this room will still stay nicely pressurized and temperatured, and only sort of overflow will go into here. And just give a bit of a buffer for when people wake up so that they don't instantly freeze to death. Again, they do seem to have a buffer, but it does seem a little rude to get people to just get in trouble like that, you know? Get you powered in. Now if we keep an eye on this. Ooh, it is quite cold there as it spreads. Oh, creature hatch from Marley. There we go. Marley died. Well, that's not optimal. Wow. Okay. Vi, too much stress, went insane. This should pass unless something bad happens. Yeah, Vi's been dealing with some amount of stress for a little bit. And there's sanity over here. That depression. Insanity minus... Okay, okay. But other than that, what was going on? You were bored. It was too dark. I wonder... I think maybe I should fill in more of these rooms with light. Maybe people spend too much time walking in areas that I didn't expect them to walk in. That's fair. Marley dining was unfortunate, because I don't know what the solution to the crawlers is. Once they get infected. Maybe I should have just, like, left Marley somewhere. Speaking of, we are over a deposit over here, so I guess what I can do is I can plan a new expedition. Explore. These guys are in decent mood, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and launch that. And hopefully nothing else bad happens. I'm sure everything's okay now. Okay, we're still leaving some of these bits as just sort of a random buffer because I don't need the material yet. I wonder if we can make the bridge look differently. I do kind of want to do a full redo of these floors. And we could consider how we might use different floor textures for different areas. Like, I could just use this floor for everywhere. I do kind of like this. I also like the one with the diagonal lines. I mean, that's quite spiffy. Dust storm on the solar panels. Oh, we got a random breakdown. I don't know if there's like an auto repair damage things. There's auto replace damage things. We've got that. So Marley, I mean, dispose. We can't let a good person go to waste, right? Electricity deficit. That's not great. Yeah, that tile has been fixed, so we can just go and dismiss that. We're mining some more copper, sure, and actually at a really good rate, which is nice. Because it is a fresh copper deposit, so that makes a lot of sense. Failed. Yeah, did we get the freezer? That was still the second tier, right? We still have this weird thing. Hang on. No storage unit. Freezer, refrigerator. I don't understand. Oh, all our fridges are legit full. Okay, let's build another one. Okay, our layout has changed a little bit. If I go and move you there. Oh, I think I grabbed just the grain. No, I want to grab... Shift click maybe for the planter? Control click? Control click got me the planter. Good. Move that over there. Thank you. Because I think I will make this a separate room, just because it'll feel good. Oh, I've got to move more of these planters, actually. View, control click. Yep, good. Okay, control click seems to be the ticket here. Because then what I want to do is move you over here, and we'll put a little gap in between. Well, that got moved instantly. I'm going to move this connector over there. What the hell was that? Holy shit. That was a giant asteroid. Did you see it just in the background for a second? Oh my god. And look how dangerous this is. Okay, well, I guess you know what? Let me cancel the rebuild. We're gonna have to decide whether we're doing that or not. I think I will... Honestly, maybe we keep this still as a buffer. I clearly have to rebuild some flooring to get you connected up. But maybe that shielding is a really good idea. You know what? Get that filled in so we can build another... It'll be a regular wall, but we'll put it in anyway. Yeah, no, let's do this. Wow. Okay. We're also gonna build a little bit more here so we can build some double walls here. Again, we don't have the reinforced walls, but we'll set up something. Now, it's interesting. So clearly the asteroid hit a piece and then destroyed everything in a radius around it. I mean, maybe it crunched its way through for a while before finally giving way. But I'm like wondering, do we put like little tendrils out? Are you, oh, you've got the jetpack. And you're insane. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't move while you're out there because something terrible might happen to you. Yeah, we've got the raw material for setting up most of this, so that's okay. guess I'll set this up, and I will put another lit floor because maybe people keep walking through this area, and that's one of the places that gets dark. And I guess we'll put some in here as well. Let's get you. I mean, this is not a huge radius. So yeah, maybe I'll just put it on these corners here, and then one more over here as well. Okay, we'll get that wired up. All right, shuttle is back. Brought a bunch of copper with it. I don't want to move. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to expedition the same place a second time for more copper. Yeah, you guys seem fine. Here, I'm going to launch you. We'll just get some more. I think I have the smelter tech unlocked. I haven't built it yet. Maybe now's a great time for it. Sure. So presumably it's under production. Furnace. Yep. In here? I think we're going to have to start getting some oxygenation in here so that, I don't know. Again, our people mostly have spacesuits. But yeah, we'll get this here. Let's consider a series of vents. I know this one is closed, but I can open this. It's not like this is airtight. Like, these have the same amount of whatever. And in this area here, I will go and get some extra atmosphere production. So I'm going to get a pump, and I'm going to get a heater in this general area. It might not be the like perfect comfort, but we'll see about building these buffers. And then there's no vent from here to here. I could probably go and build one next to the door. And we're already losing some temperature and oxygen every time this door opens and closes. We can just sort of embrace that. Again, this room will hopefully get the primary. Now, I want to keep moving. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. And then I'm going to leave room for another set. Let me get you out of the way. But then, yeah, what we're going to do is there'll be another desk and another chair. Like that and like that. Door. And then actually, I'll get a vent here next to the door. I'm going to get another vent back there. Maybe what I'll do is I'll move the light. Let me replace this. Let me get rid of the windows. I'm praying we'll build some windows and stuff later, but for now, just to kind of standardize on an appearance. There, I'm going to recenter you here. Okay. We're working on trying to get our base maybe a little prettier. Look at us go. I wonder if this job is on repeat, like our mining job. I wonder if people who are too tired would automatically abandon it on one of the revisits back home, which I'd be fine with. Yeah, there's some little bit of darkness over here too. A lot of research is ready to go. I mean, we're going to want to start getting the next level of datoids soon. The emblem floor is interesting. Glass, it does lead to interesting things, but nothing we need currently. Stock market. I am curious, but I may want to unlock more batteries. Oh, connector automation. Hey, what? When installed in your ship computer, this upgrade will automatically connect newly built or repaired devices to your electricity grid. That's cool. Oh, and wall connectors as well. Actually, that could be also very useful. Switches for power. Jukebox. You know what? Some other people sometimes complain about fun. Decorations might be nice for this as well. Oh, more emblems. You know what? I'm going to get this jukebox. And is that under special? It is. We'll get a jukebox in this room. Right in the middle. Oh, and then we need discs. Sure we do. Okay. Reconnect that. It's going to be fine. Things still a little bit of messy. I don't know what the dog's complaining about. Are you having a hard time getting somewhere? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know to where, though. Is there somewhere that's inaccessible? Maybe because some of the construction could be inaccessible if you're not flying. That could be it. Okay. Vi, you're not going crazy anymore, are you? No, you're still depressed. Your mood's trending downwards. This is going to end soon-ish. Okay, I think we can move the ship. So we're just going to move to one of these other deposits. Sorry, my bad. I want to move first. I'm paranoid about having lost those people that one time. I guess it might be a little dangerous to move because some people might be working outside here. I guess I can just cancel this task. That would be the way to stop the ship. I'm just realizing. I was wondering about that last time. Oh, toilet incident. Again! My God. These people are really quite bad at things. So we get that. It's coming together. It's extra shiny. Oh, you're waiting for a worker to get cleaned off. Okay. Oh, right. So mine, fine, launch. There we go. Thank you. So yeah, it has to be open anywhere, but then it just launches straight out. So visually, it's almost like what we'd want to do is align the shuttle to the opening just so that it looks better, but it makes no difference. Oh, we found some ice here. That's good. Huge, huge mining rate. Might be worth doing a couple of ticks at that one. I don't know. Waiting for some workers to haul things, and of course we have slightly fewer workers right now, but that's okay. Let me get rid of those bits, because I don't think we need those. And then, yeah, again, not reinforced walls. Oh, I can't do a double thick. Well, you can, because you can use, that's a circle, if you hold shift. If I hold control, I can do a line, which is single thickness, although it will do a diagonal line. And is it alt for squares? Yes for a square, but not a filled square. It's a hollow square, which is actually quite useful. And in this case, I'm not sure. I might be wrong about the alt, actually. Okay, so the idea, anyway. Just trying to see if I could double thick this a little easier. The idea is just to build some form of buffer in this area. To protect us from random crap. Not looking for particular layout, just any kind of extra wall structure, and then same thing over here. Oh, interesting. I canceled the task, but also this expedition came back. Did it autopilot to pick up the expedition? Is that possible? And so I canceled the task. It's possible that my previous piloting instructions were still in the queue, and the task just got reset. Or it was in response to this expedition maybe finishing. Right. Oh, that's really interesting. There's all of them, even if they're not known. Huh. Anyway. What we're gonna do then. Do I want to move? I'm again a little worried because we are a little bit exposed here. I think for safety I kind of want to build this up, although I guess for that I'd have to move this solar panel. Let me move that. Keep this wall here. And you. Sure. And do that, which I'll have to add some more work in here. Oh, this diagonal bit is sort of causing issue. Actually, rather than deconstruct, if I just do this explicitly on you, replace. Good. Okay. There's diagonal bits of floor. There's no diagonal bits of wall, at least not that I've unlocked yet. And at least we do have a double wall here. It's not super thick. It would suck for one of these people to get pulled into space in the middle of their sleep cycle. That would be a rude way to wake up, I think. Oh yeah, all right. I guess I could just, while I'm still at the water, like the ice, we can send you out here. You are tired. Do this and this, and then you only have a skill of 1, but so be it. Launch. Object in unsafe area. Oh, okay, well, first of all, auto-connect. Secondly, let's get a vent into our closet. Teleporter produced a clone. There's a teleporter malfunction. We have an identical clone of Mark II, which clearly we have to name Mark III. I think I sent a Mark down, so this must be the clone. So you're going to be Mark III. That seems fair. That's awesome. I mean, Well, now maybe they'll have to kill one another. We'll just have to make sure the one with the goatee dies. That's the way it works. Let me high priority this. I mean, again, people are mostly packing spacesuits, though theoretically they can still get there. But let's get that vent set up. I don't think I need any local oxygen or heat in this room. It's a small enough room. It'll probably spread to it. Yeah, that stuff I'll have to get moved. That's fine. Vi is having another breakdown. Vi... Man... I don't know. Bored dirt. I mean, I gave you a karaoke machine. Or not a karaoke machine, a jukebox. Melodies of Silence. Oh, can I actually change what song is playing? That's interesting. Yeah, we might do one more round of ice mining here just because it is so productive. Yeah, can't do more research currently. Okay, let's build a couple more of these desks. Chairs. You're building transistors? Yeah, okay, good. Expedition is back. Welcome back. Way to beat. Get you hooked up. Yeah, the automatic hookup is actually going to be really nice. Like, it might still hook things up, presumably to just the closest, and therefore sometimes fill up connections in a way we don't want. We might still have to do some manual fixes. But I figured at some point there'd probably be something. Locked door. Oh. That's fine, actually. I'll just get rid of the door, because it's not actually a useful one. This door here doesn't need to be sealed, so we're not worried about this message. I might go and put a little piece of floor here, just so that people can walk to this area. Same thing, I might just fill in these gaps over here. Do whatever we want with it later. Okay, so... Are there upgrades available? Energy efficiency. Again, we probably want those in things that get made a lot, like the gears. I think I'll just throw another one in there and that's going to be okay. Okay, so for you... Well, let's get a microchip station happening. Set it to plus 50 above what it was. Maybe it's something we need a lot of. I don't know. I'll set a limit of 50. Sure. Nah, you know what? We don't need anywhere near that much right now. I'll just set a limit of 20, which currently we're basically there. Okay, over here, I'm going to just fill in this floor. And then, yeah, we'll plan for a wall here. And I guess I'll sort of double wall it. Mostly, but I'll put an airlock over here. So that bots and things, like, bots or the people with the jetpacks can come out through this door to maybe service these solar panels. I could have a little walkway next to it as well, so people can just do that. But I don't want people casually walking out here. In fact, I might specifically want only people who can fly / jetpack to be going into the space area in case something really weird happens. Like, we start moving for some reason because I forgot that someone was outside. You know, something weird. Are you complaining about a shortage of material? Copper wire. Well, okay, we have the assembled job, but what we don't have is copper being smelted into plates right now. We have another energy efficiency. I mean, this might be a really good one, actually. I mean, it's not running all the time. Oh, not enough CPU. All right. You know what? Let me build a couple, because we are just adding a few things. We might be short by 2. Hopefully we've got enough material for this. Copper wire. I wonder if you took copper wire to do. Could also maybe move somewhere to where I can buy some copper wire. Oh, no, hold on. Some copper wire is being built. Let's prioritize. If you're going to build anything, it's going to be these things. We need our CPU working again, please. Electricity grid. Okay. I mean, you can look at all the electricity producers, the batteries, connectors. How can I tell? When you connect devices to your electricity grid, they consume some CPU. When your electricity grid reaches the connection limit, you will lose control of connected devices. Devices will keep operating normally, but you'll not be able to change their settings. Okay, well, I mean, that's good, but... Well, let's turn off the disassembler. I'm hoping that stops consuming CPU. Actually, I can turn off this and this. It's making some water. Maybe we leave you on. If I'm not moving, I can turn these off. And I'm hoping what happens here is they're just going to give us some CPU to spare. But it's possible that it does. Right, no. Because to turn things on and off, I bet you they have to be connected to the grid. Bleh. So instead, what I should do... What are you connected to? You over there? I'm going to break your connection. And what are you connected to? Over here? I'm going to break your connection. That, if anything, should free up some CPU. Same thing here. You're still consuming CPU potential. So I'll do this. There we go. Has recovered. So now this is controllable, which means I can configure you to make... Oh, I have a shit ton of copper plates. I had assumed I didn't have any. Because I thought at some point I'd moused over. Hang on, this says I own 52, which is still a decent amount. Oh, it's copper that I own 856 of. And we have 52 of these plates. So this doesn't actually have to be on currently either. Okay. But it's good that it's ready. You know what? Same thing here. I'm going to turn this on and then break your connection. Preserve some CPU. And I'm going to cancel this. We will build one of these. Waiting for transistors, which we do have a job for. This one here is not configured, but that's fine. Yeah, this one's transistors waiting for hauling. Okay, also repairs? Oh, maybe, no, that hammer may have just been a work in progress happening. That's probably what the case was. Okay. That's mine. More of the ice. One's okay, yeah. I think that'll be the last one. It's at 180 per day predicted, which will go down again as we get the next one, but that's going to be fine. Get you hooked up over there, so we get some excess CPU. Okay. And things are a horrible, horrible mess. Storage, pantry. Oh yeah, disk space. Disk. There's an S in there. You totally heard it. You didn't hear me misspeak for the 17th time on that. I don't know. It's almost like there's something Freudian going on. Let's go and build this because we clearly need some extra disk space. This is going to be my new hey folks. Me underpronouncing a letter and getting flagged. All right, that's back. Bookmarked research ready. Wooden furniture. Right, which does lead to the pantry, which, yeah, we do want that storage. Okay, that's still bookmarked as well. We need our phyto data. Oh, hold on. Ooh, hang on. How do I forget you? There's a way. So this won't give me the material back. Let's say, I don't know if I want to actually use up the storage for this. So the phyto data, okay, well, I guess the thing to do is we're going to bookmark the research station, because presumably I can start researching phyto data that way. Yeah, there's nothing configured over here, but currently... well, you know what? I guess we can just work on more disk compression upgrades. So again, the idea is I don't have to put in as much. The wanted amount, we can just set to 1. I could do a one-time job as well. Maybe I should just one-time job it. Custom amount, where the custom amount's going to be 10. Give me 10, then we can throw these things in here and not have to build more of these disk arrays. Yeah, maybe. Might be like better storage spots. I could put a door in here too. Now this area here isn't actually being fed oxygen. It's sealed, it's airtight, but it doesn't actually have the bits and bobs in here currently. What I want to do from this one is I want to break a connection and then open a new connection and then put you here. It's going to be okay. Get you wired up, and then this is just within range. Good. Okay. So there's still some like slightly less bright areas, but hopefully not enough to cause too many darkness pops. I'm not even expecting people to walk through here too much, but we'll get you hooked up anyway. All right. Actually, here's the other thing. This is turned off. What I could do is turn it on or whatever, but just break the connection to not use any CPU. So I don't actually need you operating at all. I can even trash you and get the material back, and that would be okay. Research ready. Right, I can do the research station. I just need some disk space. Now, there we go. So you currently 8 zettabytes. And with the upgrade, what are you going to do? Progress. Really need Vi to have better mood here. Upgrade in progress. How long does it take to grab it? I think there's just a lot of stuff to haul around. People are pretty busy. Oh, this fridge is not plugified. Let's do that. So yeah, there's still a bunch of food on the ground too that has never been picked up, but that would be why. Okay, enter. There we go. Ooh, okay. Yes, it is an extra 50%, which is quite huge. I assume if we add another one, it's an extra 50% to the base. So each one of these modules I put in gives me an extra 4. And they are pretty material heavy to make, certainly a lot more than each one of these modules. On the other hand, it doesn't add to our energy node, or presumably this consumes a certain amount of CPU, but I don't see where that's shown. Unless it's just an absolute number of devices, which is possible, but it doesn't sound right. So it does seem like these upgrades are a good way to go. Oh, another one just got made. So we'll throw that in. I guess we'll check this number. So I'm assuming this is going to go to 16. But if it went to 18, it would imply a different type of multiplication that would be even more attractive. But I'm assuming it's just going to go to 16 here. Which means it doesn't matter if we have 1 everywhere or 3 and 1. It all comes out to about the same. Bookmark research ready. Okay, research station. Yes, please. So, is that under computing? It is. I'm going to put it in here because it's going to be... This is our bridge, right? So we got the comm station. We're going to have a science place. Put that over there. I think this bridge is maybe a little big, and we could scale it back and therefore be a little bit more gentle on our atmospherics over here. Should give you a chair as well. Where's the work spot? Right there? Okay. There we go. I got the captain's chair over here. Surface slot. Oh, it's kind of interesting. Presumably there's some things we can put in there. A lot of the stuff is turned off currently, which I'm fine with. But let's turn this on. And then it's got to be configured. Upgrades possible. You know what? I suspect you're going to use a lot of energy, so we'll throw that in. We're going to start with the phytodatoids. And right now, presumably, for everything we're going to research in the short term, 10 will be enough. We might need to increase that goal. It might be something that consumes more than 10 later on, but we'll set that in for now. Yeah, as far as I know, that's got to be worked. Oh. Speaking of things that need to be powered up. There we are. And there we are. Already the warning over here had gone away. I guess this might have been set to open by default. We'll power it on anyway because I don't think it actually takes much in the way of juice. Okay, these are turned off, and it turns out I don't currently need the smelting. I was worried about that a little too much. There we go. The tech is happening. So you consume some things for this. What do you consume? Plant fiber and water. Water we've got dealt with. Plant fiber, in theory, we've got that dealt with as well. Army kind of wants to build a greenhouse area. I don't think it has to be specialized that way. Now, the winch leads to the advanced relocation, which would be handy. Although, again, we've got kind of a tech storage limitation here. Although that's theoretically going to be improved. But we might have to be a little bit picky about what we got. Oh, the reactor efficiency building needs 18 basics. Let me upgrade my target for the basics to 18 over here, because we're going to need at least that much at some point. And if we overproduce and have a bit of a buffer, it's not the end of the world. And power-wise, okay. So our renewable power is still only occupying about half. I think I'm going to build a bunch of solar panels in here. Although we still have these jet... what I'm going to do... Oh. I'm going to set up a airlock there. Put a little bit of a floor, but again, I think I'm fine with limiting it to flying stuff. The thing I just want to do is put a little shield over here to reduce the chance that someone randomly decides to walk into the fire. That's the goal. Power you up. That we're not leaking oxygen like mad. And actually, what we're going to want to do... right now, from here, we might need to do a long-range connection, but I'm going to do the floor socket so that it'll be able to hook up to all these things. No problemo. Just a little bit of a wall over here, just as a bit of a shielding. I'm going to feel better and safer. All right, let that get built. Ooh, electricity deficit is being signaled. Counter it a little bit by quickly doing this. I was going to wait until they're all present, but none. And then the other thing I can do is I can move. I wonder if there's a way. I just click on you. Do you disconnect? No. Control, shift, no. So it might be handy to just have a quick disconnect from whatever you were connected to. Because if I drag this to here, it's actually connected to both these things, which in some cases will be good. But in here, I'm specifically wanting to clear up some connections off those guys. And actually, these guys here really should just be a floor connector. So I think what I will do is I'll replace you with a floor connector to do this. Now that's actually not going to reach to the outside lights, which might be fine that this is just powering the bedroom. Yeah, and I think I will do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these bigger ones just outside, and that'll cover those. And then we can probably deconstruct this one. Or we keep one long-range connection somewhere. No, it's not going to be necessary, because we'll just connect it through here. It's going to be okay. It does move. It does keep the connection. Yeah, that'll get torn down at some point, and then it's okay, because we'll just reconnect it to this. We can reconnections, though. Let's do this, because it's going to plug into one of these. Okay, electrical grid. Yep. CPU modules. All right, I'm going to order up a couple more again. It is good that everything keeps running while that's there. It just can't be configured. And then, in theory, everything else is going. Lacking materials. We need a bunch of copper wire. What I should do at the node... Oh, yeah, I can't control it. So say whichever node is making copper wire, I might need to put a bigger buffer. Is what I'm thinking. So we have more of it kicking around. Go. There we go. We're back on. That might be what's going on here. Yeah. I think this is an excellent candidate for us to keep 50 of this. Quite a few of our inputs need it. Quite a few of the buildings need it. I think we want a big copper wire buffer. I like it. Okay, so over here, that's going to get deconstructed. In addition to that, you're going to connect here, you're going to connect here, you're going to connect over there. Good. When this goes away, we'll lose a bunch of connections. I suppose I can do it now, because I think if we go to management, there is a disconnect all. And then I'm just going to click on this one and tell you to auto-connect within range. And then, oh yeah, same thing here. Then you auto-connect. And I think everything was okay. I was going to say if there's any lights out of range. Oh, there was one over there. Cool. And now you over here do the same thing. Oh! You know what I'm going to do with you? I'm going to move you to right there is what I'm going to do. Still within this radius, because I can't move this to the left. Then we'd lose that. And I might be able to make another row of these after, but I'll just do this for now. That's going to be fine. Okay, and then take a look over here. So our power generation is almost at our consumption, like our renewable, that is. Which means at some point we could consider removing these matter reactors. Again, I'll have to check. I don't know if it's explained. Actual output may vary, depending on demand. If you have an electricity deficit and reactor is not working, produce not enough. In this case, suggest to overlay. Oh, an egg has hatched something. Oh, we're getting that again. There's going to be some more combat somewhere. Has there been an egg here for a while? Did we not know there was an egg? Could that have been refrigerated or trashed in some way? I'm just hoping my bots kill more of these things before our people get involved. Well, maybe that's what we'll need some guns for. Go, Olivia. No one get a face hugger, please. It was real bad last time. I didn't like it. Butcher. And dispose, which is equivalent, although does this need to be back on? Neutron extractor? I suspect it does, actually, so we'll go ahead and reconnect you. And, oh, I was going to say, we might be out of CPU, but turns out we had some spare to go over there. My God, the time flies playing this game. The time, oh! I think this is one of our complaints we had. You know what? There's a RimWorld mod I use called Better or Smarter Construction. We might have to use a similar one over here to prevent, like, I don't know if one exists, but to prevent this issue from happening. And just, because RimWorld, the same exact thing happens, where people will build things in whatever order, and sometimes they'll get screwed by it. The deconstruction happens the same way with your, like, track bots or walking people, where they'll deconstruct something and get themselves stuck. Just notice that this is open. I know diagonals block movement. I think they're airtight, but I'll throw one of those in there just in case. Again, we're not worried about this whole section. Oh, it's actually exposed to space over here. Although, that is something that we did want to fix. So we just want that. Again, it's not about air tightness, but we may as well. It was mostly about just setting up a shield. And this has to be open to space for that. And this is actually closed in. Again, gives us buffer for potential decompression problems and things like that. This is here, but it's settled so deep inside our base that it's probably this openness is less likely to cause a problem. And the exact same thing can happen to shuttle bay, right? I saw an example ship before, and maybe we'll do the same thing here. I can do, and I don't think the amount of space matters, but cosmetically it could look nice if it's sort of the same size. We can just leave a hole in here, and if we do that, that means I can go and seal in the shuttle bay. It's still not really going to be sealed from the outside, but the idea is it's going to be protected. We've got that buffer against micrometeorites and whatnot. So I think what I'll probably do is end up doing a similar thing over here. We get this, and then we sort of double wall some things. I guess I can plan on doing that. And yeah, this whole place will get some double wallage. Actually, maybe what I'll do is I will keep this here, and then I'll build an airlock in this area. Just to access this area. Sure, why not? And then, yeah, so this can be walled in and protected from things, but then the shuttle can still depart, and we shouldn't get a warning. Okay, that'll have to be next time. Quill, stop it. Stop the game. You got other things you need to do today. Including, I'm probably about to record another episode of this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.